Retail insight experts. Stephanie Carls joins me now to break down the trend. That is, Stephanie, thank you so much for joining.
Good morning.
It's great to have you. Now, RetailMeNot's latest survey shows that consumers plan to spend over $2,000 on spring travel this year. Given the current climate, are you surprised by that level?
Not really. I think that people are really trying to prioritize their travel, but even with those prices rising, they are being more strategic. And so they are looking for those opportunities to stretch their dollar. And that includes using stacking deals, looking for cash back. All of those different things are going to help them actually get out and enjoy their vacations. And of course, RetailMeNot, we have an event going on right now, Spring Safecation, which goes into the 10th. And this is going to help travelers even more to save effortlessly with all of those different cash back and exclusive discounts, because this is just going to give them the opportunity to find exactly what they're looking for and enjoy their trip.
So 54% of U.S. consumers are actively researching and booking travel between now and March as spring break does approach here. What trends are you seeing in terms of how people are deciding to plan their trips?
Well, I think that they are trying to lock in some of their different vacation plans before the peak summer pricing is coming through. And they're trying to look for some of those different locations that also aren't going to be so jam-packed with different visitors going. So they're trying to find those different places too where they can still go out, enjoy their vacation, but they aren't also having to pay the price of the peak timing, but also the peak locations. And so they are trying to look for those different areas and talking to friends and family, also looking on social media for those different suggestions.
What are you finding are the most popular destinations for spring travel this year?
You are going to find a lot of places that are warmer weather. You have a lot of people that are trying to escape the cold. But you also do have the people who are still wanting to stay in the winter weather. So I think that it's definitely a healthy mix, and we are still seeing the warmer weather. So we're going to, see different things like Florida, of course, going into one of the top locations. So kind of depends on what they enjoy.
Yeah, I want to talk maybe more across generations. Are you seeing any difference in travel between Gen Z, millennials, maybe even baby boomers?
We're not really seeing a big difference between the generations, but I think that one thing that we are still seeing is that people are trying to find those different ways to make their vacations still happen. So even though we are seeing the rise in travel costs with 54% of U.S. consumers, they're all still booking the trips. And so they're trying to still go out and be smarter in the way that they are spending that money. And so I think we're also seeing the different generations, they're also traveling together. We've been hearing a lot of different families where you have grandparents going with the family on their spring break. And so I think everyone, again, is just really trying to go out, enjoy it, and use everything that they can to still stretch that dollar.
Yeah. What are some of the best ways to save this time of year?
Well, one of the biggest things is going to look at those different cashback programs. And so with Spring Safecation going on with RetailMeNot, that is going to be your one-stop shop for finding those last-minute hotel deals. You're also going to be able to find different fashion deals that are happening. We also have different exclusive discounts with Away. So everything that people would want to go in and find, this is going to be the place to do it. So I think that they are trying to look for all the different opportunities to get the cashbacks, promo codes, exclusive discounts.
Interesting. So, of course, spring break just about a week away. What specifically can RetailMeNot provide its user base in terms of getting the most bang for their buck?
Well, RetailMeNot is making sure that travelers don't have to choose between great experiences and great savings. So with cashback, from everything from flights to fashion, it's easier than ever to make travel more affordable.
Stephanie Carls, retail insights expert at RetailMeNot. Stephanie, thank you so much for joining.
Thank you.
Yes.